Welcome to Nannup in Western Australia for 7, the biggest gravel race in the Southern Hemisphere. There are over 1,600 people registered for the race tomorrow, principally because next year this will hold the World Championships. There are 4 different course options. 7, which is 125 kilometres with 3,200 metres of climbing. 5, which is 85 kilometres and nearly 2,000 metres of climbing. And then you have 3 at 47 kilometres and 1,125 metres of climbing. And 1, which is 27 kilometres with nearly 500 metres of climbing. So once again, I've roped Jenna along. Why did you want to come with me this time, Jenna?
I wanted to come back to Nannup because I'd been once before for a road race. I just like to say yes to things. Michelle likes to rope me into things, so that's why I'm here.
Yeah, and it's going to be a really awesome day tomorrow.
If it's anything like the weather today, then tomorrow will be fabulous.
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Here we go, 6:40 in the morning, and it's actually not that cold. How are you feeling, Jenna?
Actually really good.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's going to be a really fun day.
Today the goal was to ride well, not smash ourselves, but ride to a nice pace and stay upright.
Yeah.
Overtaking lots of people on their e-bikes.
Yeah.
We overtook lots of e-bikes actually.
Yeah, and the goal of the day was to not push in crazy fast because we knew people were going to be around us and we didn't want to crash, and the start is obviously the most chaotic part of the course. Luckily it did spread out. Ready to hit the dirt.
Oh, it's going to be a long day.
Yeah. I was so excited for Brockmans up the farm track. What did you think?
I'm torn between, like, it was clearly stunning, but I expected, when I saw the 22%, I was absolutely peaking, but it was actually much better than I expected. I thought I wasn't going to get up a 22% climb.
So how was Brockmans, Jenna? It looks like you're eating right now.
That was good.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Dropped a Mars bar.
Dropped the Mars bar, lost my lip balm.
Had to rescue that.
But I stopped for the Mars bar.
Yeah. But the surfaces going down were particularly sketchy. The gravel was really, really loose.
Yeah, really loose, and it will just dry, which I guess makes it loose.
Yeah.
I'm learning to pick a line and stick with it.
Yep.
Because there are a few times that I felt a bit out of my comfort zone, but I was like, well, if I just go straight, I'll be fine. Except when there was like a right hand turn, and you're like,
Yeah. Yeah. I don't generally like to stop very often when I'm riding because the stopping time is what makes the ride time longer. But I needed to go for a wee at the top of Crucible, and there was no Portaloo, so I had to go bush wee. So I went almost halfway.
yeah,
Which is pretty good.
just under.
Had to do a bush wee. That's women problems.
What's that for?
I never need a wee. I needed a wee today. And I think actually that worked out quite well.
I think doing it earlier and then we just kept going.
Further in the track, we didn't need to stop at the main stop at Lawana Cottages, but it was good to see so many people there.
Order of food, straight through. Back on the right.
Where's the elite feed zone?
You said before that you were happiest climbing, correct?
I did say that at one point, yes.
Can you remember what the constant climbs felt like? You don't get much rest in the downhill, do you? Because you've got to really concentrate.
Yeah.
But then you've got to go from one climb to another climb to another climb, and some of the climbs aren't even classified as a climb.
Yeah. I think what I meant by that was that I feel in control.
Yep.
When I'm climbing, and in that I can sit into a pace, well, when you're not slipping against your wheel, I feel in control going uphill because I'm not going to outspeed myself, that's for sure. Whereas going downhill, I'm not a very confident descender because of the dry conditions and the loose gravel, I just feel less in control.
Is this where we walk here?
Oh, actually, those speed bumps were fun.
Oh, those speed bumps were, I didn't enjoy those.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad we knew they, like I was like, oh, that's 53 Ks.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, there was a caution.
Yeah, yeah.
I enjoyed them knowing what they were.
Yes.
Once we got there.
Yeah.
I enjoy the descending and I feel like I'm getting a little bit better, but I feel more in control.
I think, the more you do the descents here on the loose stuff, it comes back to like, oh, actually, I know it's going to be really loose. There's a corner coming up, slow down. Whereas normally, if it was a bit grippier, you'd be able to go a little bit faster.
Yeah, because some of those right-hand turns or left-hand turns, whatever they were, like a few of them coming almost to a dead stop before turning, just waves of pebbles.
No, now I'm smiling and it's not real.
Out of the climbs we did do, Brockmans will always be my favourite. I love Brockmans.
I think the sun, like the time of day, just makes it stunning.
Can you remember any of the climbs which you liked?
None of them.
We have just over 20k left to go. Woo. Some of the elite riders were coming through, so we had to make sure we stay on the left. Come on, Tiff. Come on, Talia. We don't necessarily want to be on the left, but picking your line through those sections was, I think it was all right because there wasn't many people, but you do have to be careful there. I really want to be able to do this. I hate getting off, and particularly when it's not steep. It was just so loose. And then I had to run, and then the guy behind me, I was like, I'm stopping, and he's like, oh, good, I can get off as well, because he was struggling.
I slipped about 3 or 4 times on that hill,
and that's unusual. I mean, you do lose grip going up, but I think that was a particularly bad one. And then we did the ridge line as we came back down towards Waverley Bridge. The sharp right to the really last descent.
Like with the grass, like the last 10 Ks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Like that's where it's got greener again. Like
and
green
there was
pastures.
like greeny pastures and stuff. And then that was that really sketchy descent. But yeah, it was pretty loose. And then we crossed Waverley Bridge, and then we're back onto the stuff we tested yesterday. And it was just home run then.
And I felt really comfortable in that because I'd seen it.
Yeah.
So it just completely eases any anxiety.
Yeah.
I think.
10k to go, Jenna. Almost there.
Very happy.
So happy? Yeah. Then we hit the single track where we were told to make sure we let elite riders pass us. That was a bit scary.
Yeah, because it was a single track and there was a lot of riders back, so we're in the bushes for a fair bit of that, I feel.
I was like, if we're going to punch it then, I'll be so mortified.
Yeah.
Just coming through that last bit in the village, around the campsite, it was so nice to have people cheering and stuff, and
nice vibe.
Yeah, it was a really great vibe and a really good way to finish the day off. Do you think you would ever come back and do the bigger event?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Dirty is your first.
Cheers. I've got neat gin. So our official distance was 88 kilometres, a little bit extra, 2,100 metres of climbing. Our official time was 4 hours and 46. My intensity factor was 0.8, but yeah, overall we worked pretty hard to get around in the time we did. At one point I was like, I'm glad I'm not doing 7, but actually I kind of feel like I should try and qualify and come and race the World Championships. We'll have to see whether myself and Jenna do that. I hope you enjoyed learning about the 7 gravel race and the 5 adventures myself and Jenna had today. If you did, please like and subscribe. It helps us to go to more places and videos for you to watch.